Time now for Baseball on the Show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
From the stretch, Miguel Rojas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jazz.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now to the plate, here is Jesus Aguilar. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's fouled away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Low roller, and he barehands it. It's there. He got him. Next up, Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the first coming up from Nationals Park. It's now 1-0 Miami. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Lane Thomas now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. The 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Chopped weakly to the left. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, number 3, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That strike two.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Now another 2-2.
I got 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Popped up. Aguilar in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. Soto is off at first with 2 away. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Two and two.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. 1 left for Washington. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate here is Jesus Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jesus Sanchez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strasburg has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Next to dig in, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey! Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 one more time. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Little tapper down the first baseline. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Hot shot down the line. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find a feel for that thing moving forward.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he fouls this one off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Yadier Hernandez. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2, here it is. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Luis Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounded the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the 1-0. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And another foul ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Steven Strasburg, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
The 2-2. This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next up is Sandy Alcantara. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So next to bat will be Jesus Aguilar. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He's set. The payoff pitch. Popped him up. Keeble is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together.
Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in now for the Nats, Lane Thomas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, number 3.
So next to hit is number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. This one skied out toward right. Soto is there to put it away for out number 1. Next, it'll be Jesus Sanchez. And the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in will be Brian De La Cruz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0. Misses for the second
Strike,
ball.
ball 2.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here's the pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. De La Cruz moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Yadiel Hernandez. Was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So 2 out, nobody on. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And now for Washington, Luis Garcia. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cardinals leave one. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Ball 4.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping in once again is Miguel Rojas. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Alfaro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's wide, 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lofted in. Next, it'll be Jazz Chisholm. 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. For him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Carter Kieboom.
First pitch of the AB now.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Carter Kieboom is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. At the plate, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Pitch is popped up. Alfaro moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate is Lane Thomas. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. High in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson flew out last time up. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Bell trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. One 0 count. Here it is.
That's outside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And now in the box, number 3. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So the next to bat will be Juan Soto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The next 0-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Fouled away. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Runner on first with 2 away. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. Throw won't get him.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends are your old teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Keibert Ruiz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a base hit on the line. And they put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Luis Garcia is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Hernandez on second. Ruiz on at first with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
To the plate now, Lewis Brinson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Here's the 1-1.
All right, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays in third with 2 gone now. Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Marlins, number 26. Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch coming.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Zach Thompson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 74, Zach Thompson.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Carter Kieboom.
The 3rd baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pitch on its way to Avila. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
A ball and 2
One
strikes
ball, 2
now.
strikes, Michelle.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
We got full count.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Brinson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains tied 1-1. Paulo Espino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Paulo Espino.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's off.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Bell has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Now a flare out toward right center. Number 3 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on the way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The set and the 1-2.
That's a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Miami down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Richard Blyer is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
Now it'll be number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, number 3.
First pitch on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. Up next, Juan Soto for his career in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 4. And now the first pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-0, here it is. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here's the 2-1. To third. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Next to stand in is Jesus Sanchez. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Next to hit is Brian De La Cruz. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Lewis Brinson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for Miami. Score remains tied 1-1. John Birdie is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd now.
Now playing 3rd base, number 5.
Striding in is Yadiel Hernandez. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
Leading up for the Nationals, the left fielder.
To the AB now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. So now into the box is Luis Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece. Wander Suero takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
51. Wander Suero.
We are into extra innings, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Magneuris Sierra will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. The 1-0. The runner's breaking for home. The bunt attempt is popped up. And they'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Zach Pop comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 56, Zach Pop.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is Carter Kieboom. Winning run stands at second base. the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Big spot here, and it'll be Alex Avila. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that will keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into center field. It's down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And a early W is in the books as the Nationals walk off with a win.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Wander Suero is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.